Welcome to Golden Seniors Ezimoves session number 3. And today we're going to slow it right down because a few of you have given me feedback saying that the first couple were a little bit too quick. So we'll do a warm-up, then we'll do our strength and our resistance, and then we'll do our flexibility and stretching at the end. So to start with, we're just going to start stepping. So when you step, consciously lift your foot up off the floor. This is not stepping, this is stepping. Okay? Alright, let's do another 30. If you want to swing your arms, swing your arms. Feel like you're walking in the street, standing up tall, pulling everything up and in as you're doing it. Alright, and now we're going to change to tippy toes. So imagine you're walking across the wet grass early in the morning on a frosty morning and you haven't got your shoes on, so you're going to tippy toe. This is really great to help to build up the arches of your feet, and it's also great for your balance. Alright, if you want to walk around your lounge room while you're doing it, please do so. Okay, now the next one we're going to change to in approximately 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to walk on our heels. So I'm going to turn side on so you can see what I'm actually doing. See how I'm not actually lowering my toes to the floor? I'm just standing on my heels. Now, if you want to, go to a chair, just to make sure your balance is better, and just hold the chair so you can make sure you keep those toes up off the floor. Okay? It is easy to walk around the room and do it, and standing in one spot, but that's what I have to do here. Okay? Alright, now let's take 2 hands, 1 foot to the side and back in. If this is too much standing up, just grab your seat. Do it from your seat. All these exercises are able to be done in a seat. Three more on each side, and then we're going to change to same side. 1 more on each side. Okay, now same side. So remember, take it all the way out, bend that other leg a little bit so you can feel all your muscles working in your quads, your adductors and abductors. 1 more on each side, and then we're going to go opposite. Alright, which is a bit tricky. So if you don't get it the first time, the best way to do it, put your foot out, put the other arm out. Bring them back in, change them over. Remember, stretch it out as far away from each other as possible. 1 more on each side. Alright, I'll bring it back in. We're going to go to just little steps at this point. And now we're just going to do a kick across each time we step. So, if you've had a hip replacement, don't be doing this, please, in case you pop your hip out. Just a little cross. Otherwise, take it all the way across. What you do with your arms is up to you. 2 more on each side. And then what we're going to do next is what I call Charlie Chaplin. So you take it up. So if you can only bring it out here, do so. But if you feel like you're getting stronger and more flexible, take that out to the side. 2 more on each side. You can do more if you want to. Put your own music on. Walk around your backyard. Alright, back into little steps again. So, we're going to bring our hands out to the side and just little circles. If you have shoulder issues or rotator cuff issues, bring them right down here. Okay? And the stronger you get, the more you can bring them up. Now reverse your little circles, and the smaller the circles, the more you'll feel your muscles working in your arms. Reverse them again. Okay, and reverse them 1 more time. Alright. Now we're going to write the number 8 sideways with our arms. So take your front and behind your body. as if you're butterflies flying through the garden. And reverse that. All right, 2 more of those to the side. And now bring them upright. So from your shoulders to your hips. Just check if you're doing it right. Reverse that. Okay, now you can bring them in. Just let them swing gently. All right, now we're going to go back into the 2 hands and 1 foot, but this time we're going to push it in front. So, imagine you're pushing a big door open with your hands, but at the same time, you're stopping it coming back at you with your foot. So the heel just taps in front. And bend the back knee a fraction. And you can feel that nice little squat happening. 1 more on each side for the foot, and then we're going to go to the same arm, same leg, and change it over. Halfway for that one. 2 more on each side. 1 more, and then we're going to go opposite. So take it out and in, out and in. So big push, big push. All right, bring it back in, little steps. Okay, now we're going to all venture to our chair now. And to start with, we're going to hold on to our chair. We're going to do the outside leg, so depending on which side you want to stand, doesn't really matter. You're going to bring that leg out in front, in, and to the side. So if you don't need to hold on, don't hold on. If you do need just a little bit of help, just pop your little finger there, and that will tell your brain you've got help. Try and not move your body, just try and move that leg. And you've got 2 more lots on that leg. Okay, bring it in, change sides. Start with your feet in line with your shoulders, bring it out, and back in, and to the side. So remember, hold on if you need to. Two to go. 1 more. All right, that should have warmed up your hips, ready for the next lot. So we're going to grab our ball out of the way, we're going to grab the band, and we're going to have a seat. And to start with, if you haven't got a ball, grab yourself a cushion or something, or even a flower pot would do. So you just tap 1 foot down, up, and change it over. Okay, 5 more on each side. Last ones. All right, now for a little bit tricky, those of you who don't want to do it, that's up to you. You just continue, but do just little short, quick ones. Okay, otherwise, 2 feet. This is really good for waking up your reflexes. 5 to go. All right, bring that ball in, sit back in your chair. I think I've sat on a bit too short a chair today. And lift it and bring it back down. So grab hold of that ball with your feet and up and in and up and in. You can feel that work your quads. All right. 1 more. All right. Now, just pop that ball in under your chair for a minute. We're going to grab our bands. If you haven't got your band, that's fine. Just do it without the band. Just bring it up, out, back in to the floor. Change legs each time. Those of you who've got your bands, grab it, put it under the weakest foot. Bring your leg out, in, and to the floor. Back up, out. All right? Remember, push it out and push it down. This is not going to do anything. So you want to use the muscles in your legs. So you do your leg extension by pushing it down and pushing it out. 3 to go on that leg. 2 and 3. All right, change it over and bring it out and in and down. Up and out, back in and down. 8 to go on that leg. And halfway left. So last 4. Bring it out, in, push it to the floor. Out, in, push it to the floor. Remembering, when you're doing this, you lock those elbows in at your side. They don't follow the band, okay? So you don't do this and that. You lock it in, so you've actually got some resistance to work against. All right, now we're going to bring that down. We're going to let go of one end of the band. I'm going to just shake my hands and rub them together, get my fingers back, stop the arthritis, and hopefully find a ball. And I'm going to bring the ball out in front. I'm going to take my feet a little bit wider than the chair. If you haven't got a ball, you are going to improvise in your head and you're going to imagine you're throwing a ball at the floor. Oh, have a look in a drawer. You may even have a balloon somewhere left over from when the grandkids or the kids were visiting. So, take the ball and you are going to actually throw it at the floor. Don't do this, okay? Because that's not going to do anything. It's not going to get your cardio up. And the idea of this is to improve your reflexes. So, we're just going to throw it at the floor and catch it as we do at the top. So, go like that. But you've got to do it 50 times, so let's go. So, however fast you want to do it is really up to you. The faster you do it, the more you've got to keep your reflexes happening. And it gets your brain on cue for the day. And I reckon I've got about 10 more to go. I'm sure somebody out there like Ian will be saying, no, you have more than that. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to bring my feet back together. And this time, I'm going to bounce 5 times on one side, and then I'm going to change it over, and 5 times on the other. I'm going to do the change over 6 times. All right? So, bounce it. If you want to do more. Just press pause. Because I really like these exercises. And 2 more. And that one's done. Okay. So before we finish the ball, I'm just going to bring it out in front. Actually, I'm going to stand up again. You can stay seated if you want to stay seated. Don't feel like you have to stand up because I've stood up. It's up to you. All right. So for the next one, you're going to pop one foot out in front. You're going to grab that ball. If you have neck, shoulder, rotator cuff issues, this is your point of starting. Or if you've torn your delts, this is your point of starting. So if you've torn your delts or anything else, you're just going to breathe in as you come here, breathe out to there. Breathe in and out, and in and out. All right, now if it's just bad shoulders and neck, it's from here, so you breathe in and you breathe out. Remember when you breathe out heavy so that you get all that oxygen out, ready to breathe in a new lot of oxygen to get your muscles stronger. And one more on each side. All right, the rest of you keep going. If you haven't got any issues, you bring it up here. And you just come down to the side and then back up. Okay? This is called a wood chop. Now, honestly, if I was chopping wood, I wouldn't like to think that the axe is going to go flying around like that, but that's what the name of this exercise is. And if you want to, just add a heavier ball or hold a weight, but make sure you hang on to the weight so you don't drop it on your head. I'm going to do one more on the other side, and I'm going to bring it back in front, Same deal as before when doing the wood chop, goes for this stretch. So if you have issues through here, your hands are here. You breathe in as they open and out to come back in. In to open and out to come back in. Remember, you should be still pulling everything up and in, breathing in and out. If you don't have any issues, okay, you're going to bring it up here and you do not take it over your shoulder height, but you at least keep the ball at your shoulder height. And you breathe in as you open it and out to come back in. So when you're taking it out, try and take your hands a little bit further behind your back each time. And you will find this is a really nice stretch for your chest. And you'll feel a good stretch through your shoulders. And you'll also feel that awesome oxygen just filling up your whole body and your bloodstream, helping that circulation and everything else. One more on each side, and then the other. All right. I'm going to pop that ball down now. And it's going to go across the room. That's all good. All right. We're going to do some arms. So to start with, if you look, if you've been watching us, you will see that I've already put down the breakdown of all these arm exercises. So I'm not going to run through them every time. If you're not quite sure, go back, have a look, and practice on them, and then come back to this video. Okay, so slightly bend your knees, grab the band there, and stand yourself up tall. Belly buttons in, pelvic floor up, elbow locks in at your side. It doesn't fly around, and up we go to our shoulder, and back down. Now, I'm only going to do 5 on each side, but you can do 10, 15, 25, whatever you feel that your body is up to at this point in time. And the best idea is to improve on that each time you watch. All right, so if you need to, pause it, keep going. Otherwise, change arms, slight bend, grab the band, standing up, and reverse curl up, and reverse curl back down. My elbow is not leaving my side, so that I'm only working my biceps. And what I'm working is the inside of the bicep for this one. And one more of those. Okay, so I'm just going to stay on this arm and change it over. So to change over to the next exercise, we're going to do a bicep curl. So we grab the band with the opposite hand. We take that band across our hand so the tail of the band is at the heel of our hand. If you're not quite sure, see if you can whack yourself on the leg like you're riding a horse. All right? Now, elbow locks in, hand turns all the way out, and up it comes to your shoulder, and back down. So you try and follow the line of your collarbone. And you've got 2 more on that side to go. If you need to shorten it, please shorten it. You're only cheating yourself. You're not cheating me, just you. Which is you, Roger. Okay, now I'm going to change arms to do my bicep curls on my other side. Make sure you don't fall over your band. So remembering, if you don't have a band, you just grab your cans of beans or weights, whatever you've got. If you haven't got anything, that's fine. Still using that range of motion. And imagine you're holding something. Because the brain is an interesting tool. We can actually tell ourselves that we have weight in that hand, and it will feel like we've got weight in that hand. And I've got 1 more to go on that side. Now you're going to just pause if you need to. Otherwise, change to a hammer curl. So, for the hammer curl, see how much extra band I've got? That's for a reason. Because when we do a hammer curl, the tail of the band should be at your thumb. Your elbow locks in, and your hand just comes straight up in front and straight back down. This is the most strength that we get out of our bicep curls, is on this lift. Okay? All right, 1 more to go. Okay, step off the band, holding it on the same position, changing hands, and standing back on the other end of it. All right, and up, and back down. So a hammer curl, you literally use both sides of your bicep muscle evenly, because it's only that direct up and down. 2 to go. And 1 more. All right, I'm going to step off that band now. I'm going to hold on to the band with both ends of the band. I'm going to throw it over behind my back, in under my arms, And still the same, if you don't have a band, you can do this without a band. You're just going to shadow box. If you have a band, you're going to make sure, well, even if you don't have a band, make sure your hands start at your shoulders, your knuckles face up, and you square them out. Okay, and do 20 on each arm. If you want to do 30 or 40 or 50, go for your life. Just pause it, come back to it. And when you do it, extend that arm all the way out. Because there's no point in doing this. Okay? You're not working your triceps and your delts. Alright, and I'm going to just step that back in. I'm going to take that over my shoulder now. And we're going to do our tricep extension. Hand in your lower back, other hand either at your shoulder or behind your head. 1 foot back. That then takes the pressure out of your lower back as you're doing this one. So neck and shoulder issues, you come straight out in front and straight back in. No issues, straight up and back down. Alright, and we've got 5 more to go with them. But remember, do as many as you like. Don't cheat yourself. 2 to go. And 1 more. Okay, I'm going to just change that over where it is, up over my head, and take my other hand in behind and hang on to that band. I'm ready to come straight up or straight out. Depending on your shoulders, you come out if it's not good, or you come straight back up if it's fine. Okay, we're nearly there with our arms. And we've got 2 more of that one. All right, bringing that back down. Okay, now you're going to still stand with 1 foot in front of the other. You're going to shorten that up a little bit. Okay, your hands start in line with your shoulders. So if you're not quite sure where your shoulders are, bring your hands in, make the band that width, and take them straight out. Okay, and put it straight back and straight back out. And you're going to do 10 on each arm. So imagine you are using a bow and arrow. Please do not point the band at your partner and think you're funny to flick them in the head with it, because we're all in isolation and tempers are wearing a bit thin, so let's play nicely, people. And you've got 5 more to go on each arm, and then that will do you for your bands. If you want to change feet, change feet. It's up to you, whichever you feel that is the safest for your lower back and you don't feel any pressure anywhere. And 1 more on each side. All right, bring that back in, and now you may all have a seat. And we're going to take the band and we're going to pop it under the ball of our foot. Okay, you're going to bring that leg straight out in front. You're going to point that toe, but now you're going to just circle that toe. So by using a resistant band, you're actually working the muscles in your ankles, and you will feel it up your shins and everywhere. Reverse that. You can do it without the band. Okay, I'll do my other leg, the whole leg without the band. Bring it back in. Now write the number 8 upright with that toe. And reverse that. Okay, now bring it back into the center and bring that foot in. Take that away. Change feet if you're changing feet. Otherwise, if you haven't got a band, you bring that foot out. Okay, and you circle with that foot. And reverse that. Okay, and now write the number 8 upright. And reverse that. You will feel it more without the band. So maybe everybody put the bands down, do it without the bands. Up to you, really is. The options are all yours. Okay, now, if your knees and your hips aren't the best, only do what you feel you should do. If you have a band or a towel, and you need to, just pop it under your foot to bring your foot up. Okay? If you can only get it to there, that's fine, but hang on to it and don't let it just drop. So, The other foot is on the floor and the heel is up off the floor and sitting up tall and smiling through the pain and agony of it all. And hello, Miss Tara. Hello, Miss Tara. Okay, now you can change that over. And now you're going to put that one up, bring your heel up, smile through the pain and agony. You will feel this stretch through here, okay? It's one of the best stretches for your glutes. And if you have sciatica, it does help ease it. This is not easy, okay? Those of you sitting there like that, stop now. Bring it out. Okay, now I can bring that down. I'm going to bring the first leg that I did out in front. I'm going to try and keep my leg as straight as I possibly can with my toe pointed to the ceiling and coming forward to hold that toe. Try and hold it for at least the count of 10. The longer you hold it, the better it is. All right, and if you need to walk your hand under your foot, do so, and you feel a nice stretch up the back of your hamstring. All right, bringing that up, changing that over, and out we go. And holding it there. So each time, take a little bit further. Okay, and now I can bring that in. And now I can stand up again. And I'm going to stand next to my chair. I'm going to hold on to my chair for this one. I'm going to stand heel toe as if on a tightrope, or how about just go sideways on the tightrope and come up onto the tippy toes and holding it there for at least 10 seconds. Hold your chair, hold your arms out, whatever you feel safest doing, please do not fall over. All right, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Now bring the other foot in front, and up we go, and holding it up there. Remember, keep breathing, pulling those belly buttons in and up, and your pelvic floor up. Really important. 2 and 1, and lower, and bring your feet back in line with your shoulders. And seeing how I'm on a railway line, this is how you must do this for the maximum stretch of your hamstring. So you take one leg straight back. You leave those toes square on. They don't turn out, they don't turn in. Okay, they stay square on. Now, both feet are flat on the floor. Your back leg is as straight as you possibly can have it. Your body is up tall, and you've got to bend that front knee. And you've got to smile through that pain. Okay, you can step that in. And now the other leg. All right, pull it up and in. Breathing, breathing. Good work. Okay, you got 3, 2, 1, and in. All right, give yourself a hug. Pat on the back. Guess what? You're nearly done. Again. All right, release that. Now the other arm on top. Big pat on the back. Well done, mate. All right, bringing that down. And thumb up. Take it across. Turn it down and look away. And bring it up and in and change. Now taking it across, down, and looking away. Okay, you can bring that back up. You can bring it all back into the middle. And we're going to place our hands together, and we're going to say, thank God we're nearly finished. Pressing our fingertips together. That one's for you, Marilyn. We're nearly there, love. And in. Now turn one lot of fingers upside down, so it's an upside down clap, and press your palms together just to stretch your tendons in your carpal tendons out. And change that over. Good work. If you didn't get it, you'll get it eventually. All right, bringing that back up to the top. Now your hands are up, and you've got 2 lots of 2 fingers on each hand. Just check them, just in case. Okay, this is a good one to get your family to do when you're on your Skype or whatever, or FaceTime. Get them to see if they can do what you're up to. Because I'll bet you some of you can do it and they can't. All right, because you guys are awesome. Bring them together. Fold your fingertips down. and up, and down again, and up. 3 to go. And one more. All right, I'm just going to circle my thumb forward, thumbs, and I'm going to circle them backwards. Now that's helping grinding off the arthritis that's in that thumb joint, I hope. All right, spread the fingers out, close your hands, fling them open at the floor, not at your dog or your cat, because I'll get up and bite you. Okay, and shake that out. Okay, now bringing your arms in and just let them swing like trees in a breeze. So it's not your whole body doing a cyclone, all right? Just nice and gentle, recirculating the arms and all the blood all through our body. Okay, now you can bring them all back in, and you're going to just drop your head to your shoulder. And you're just going to take your hand over and hold your head at that shoulder. All right, once you're there, you can bring that hand down and you can let your head roll just into the middle and looking all the way up to the ceiling. Now bringing your head back into the middle, dropping your head to your other shoulder, taking that hand over, holding your head at that shoulder now. And that's a really nice stretch through your neck. All right, now bringing that one down, and you're going to let your head roll just to the center, up to the ceiling, open your mouth, and close it gently to come back into the center. Everybody can pucker up. Smile to your right. Now your left, right again, pucker up, and left, and pucker up. And you can all now smile. You can shake it out. And I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. That was awesome. Remember to like us, share us, turn on your notifications, and please tell the world about us, because, hey, at the moment, we're all stuck at home, and at least it's a little bit of relief from home life. Love yous. Thanks.